We are live.
All right, what is going on, everybody? Frank here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen with my brother Miguel. Back in Bakersfield after a extended weekend um, out in Texas for Texas Five Member Weekend. It was a fantastic time. Couple hiccups, but nothing too major. But we'll talk about that as we get into the show. It is Memorial Day, so it is a day to remember those in the service. And yeah, so let's get on with the show. Mike, thoughts on Texas Frightmare
I am so tired, but I so wish I was still there right now. Honestly, we usually would be getting back today on,
today?
on Monday. We would say from those Thursdays to Monday, so we don't miss any of the event itself. But flights just didn't work out that way. Not a big deal. Just so happy to have gone again after years of not being there.
Yeah.
Really, I was disappointed not to see the whole family out there because they are like a family to us. Good people that you can't replace. Um, what do you call it? Hey, Mike, how you doing? Happy Monday to you. What was I gonna say? As much fun as it was also really tiring because we
Hmm.
were doing something, at least something, even if it was as much as just sitting and talking with everybody
Yeah.
until like 3 or 4 in the morning every night, and then getting back up to do it again as early as possible. So we would maximize as much time as we were there,
Hmm.
and we really did. I think we really did. Those hiccups are not all hiccups that we were involved in. Some of them
No.
were just incidents at the convention that we've never experienced before.
Hmm.
Um, the tamest of which was like breaking windows, like car
Yeah,
vandalism.
it was really disappointing to see that happen at such a nice venue.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention the hotel that we were at because I don't want to throw them under the bus. Again, this was the first year. The hotels that were available from there was the Marriott, the Days
The
Inn,
West
the
End,
West Inn, Texacan,
and I think there was
um,
a Holiday Inn
Holiday
somewhere.
Inn Express, I believe.
Yeah.
All these different hotels. I don't think they exactly were ready for what was going to be coming, even the convention center itself. So there were a few hiccups with getting rooms. They overbooked the rooms. Some people got their rooms canceled and had to find other rooms, which is disappointing. Um, as far as the event went, they had one bartender for the party. They thought that'd be enough, and that was not enough. I mean, you
Not.
had to wait almost half an hour to get a drink. Um, again, I thought there was a little bit of mismanagement with the way they set up the room. Again, they try to fit the celebrities in with the vendors. I think if they would have maybe put the celebrities on a second floor or even the third floor, and then move the parties to the top floor, either way they wanted to do that, and had just vendors on the first floor, there would have been a lot more room,
Yeah.
and they could have spaced out the aisles a bit better. Um, it was very crowded Friday night. I'm never used to it being crowded on a Friday night,
I,
so I think they're going to learn from what happened this year, and they're going to
oh yeah.
hopefully expand and take some of those notes with them. The hotels they know now to block out the whole hotel for the guest, especially the ones right by there by Texarkana, West End, and the
Oh
Holiday Inn, since they're right adjacent to the convention center to block off the entire thing because we can't get rowdy, but at the same time, none of us matter, none of us care that it gets rowdy. It was the
yeah.
people that weren't there for the event that wanted to get some sleep that were unfortunately complaining and upset with the amount of noise that comes on at night. But that's just how the crowd is. So hopefully they'll learn from that as well. Um, but positives, it was great to see everybody. Obviously,
Oh
that's the number one reason we go, so we could see the people that we only get to see once a year. Made some new friends this year, so that was absolutely fantastic. Had a great time. Can't complain about the after parties because those were always so much fun.
always,
The
always.
cigar meetup again was a great success. It made me feel really good that people came up to us and said, "Hey, can we buy cigars?" I know, but I can give you one. I was like, "Yeah, we heard about you last year. We're disappointed that we didn't get to see you, and but when we heard you're gonna be here this year, we didn't want to miss out." And
Yep.
so that made me feel really really good that many people are still talking about what we do and still really wanted to see us and hang out and have a cigar. So thank you to everybody who came to the cigar meetup. And even those who came just to have a drink or two and didn't want a cigar because that wasn't their thing, that's fine.
So wonderful too.
Um,
Yeah.
it was great. It was absolutely great. I'm gonna do a little bit of sharing, Mike. Will you talk?
Okay, let me take over for a second. Thomas, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. For those who didn't see, the last of the raffle tickets were sold, so we could finally do that, which is wonderful. I am very happy about that. So I have that ready to go. Frankie also has some photos for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like we're ready to go with those as well, so I'm excited. I'll have those on screen for you guys in just a bit. But today is Memorial Day. Richard, there we go. Speaking of Texas Frightmare people, brother, it was great to see you. I'm sorry we didn't get to say bye at the end right there,
I'm
but
sorry it took so long for me to get my water.
and the water. You asked for a whole case of water. You ended up like grabbing it 10 minutes before we're gonna leave.
Yeah.
At one point, basically. Oh my goodness! But it was too much fun. I'm so glad that we got to go back again, and I'm excited to see how the this new venue, the new convention center, is going to grow and make it better as well. Um, a lot of people did miss the old venue. For those who don't know, a Texas Frightmare for quite some time, not the original venue, but its le- latest iteration since going to the convention center was the Hyatt Regency over at DFW, and it was perfect because we're all in one spot. All the vendors and all the stuff to do was downstairs, so you would go to your room and then you would just go to the event, back and forth, back and forth. Go to the bar, go to the room, go to the event, go to the bar, go to the event, come back. Wonderful, but it needed more room. It really needed more room, and now they've got the space to grow. They've got new hotels to work with. I know there was some hiccups, but it's just first year hiccups of a new spot. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really looking forward to what they come up with as far as new ideas to implement now that they have the space and now that they see what they can do in the area. Um, it's gonna get just better and better. Can already tell. Robert, how you doing, brother? Happy Memorial Day to you as well. What am I smoking on? The
Tennessee.
San Isidro. Yes. Oh my goodness. It has a nice spice to it, but it's also sweet at the same time. A natural sweetness, of course. HVC. Yes, HVC it is. Um, the mix is definitely like black pepper and honey, which I know sounds weird, but it is not. It is phenomenal. I'm enjoying the heck out of this, and I just started out, bro. If you can go over what you're smoking while you're sharing.
This was my first cigar since being back, and I wanted to go with something that I know I was gonna like. That has been a new favorite of mine since smoking it, and so I went with get the band, Black Diamond by J.C. Newman.
That is some good stuff. That is definitely a delicious cigar. JC Newman made an appearance a couple times. They also had their Bricktoberfest.
Mm-hmm.
She had a few of those out there. Um, I think we smoked quite a few cigars this weekend. Not as many as I probably did in previous years, but quite a few nonetheless. I feel like I was talking so much that I kept putting them down anyways, and I felt
Mm-hmm.
bad. And thanks actually to Richard, who had actual lighters, because we would be what was it? Target. We made a Target run
You
to
made a
grab
target run,
stuff,
yeah.
and all they have there are the little, not Zippo, sorry, the Bic lighters. It's supposed to be, hey, light up your cigarette real quick. Not so good for cigars. Not so great. And, last night. Oh wait, let me see. I gave the overnight lady a California. Oh, I didn't even know. If I would have known, I would have sent her with a pack. Oh
Who's that?
man, the overnight lady, the one who was working overnight.
Oh,
Honestly, I think we all have to get like a basket of goodies for her or something. Because unlike the Hyatt, which is like a 24-hour place, because as much as we filled it up, they had some rooms still reserved for like pilots and other people, and there was a lot of staff at all times at the old place. The Texican was like a couple of workers, and then the lady in charge of the front desk,
mm-hmm.
and that was it. So for what would you say in that patio, Richard? Like at least 100 of us most of the time.
There were quite a few.
Yeah, and they'd have like three people working, so that's got to be rough. I think whoever's working those nights deserves a treat. We gotta help them out next time.
Yeah.
Having said that, see, she spoke very highly of our group, very appreciative of us cleaning up our own mess. I think we did a pretty good job of that for the most part, most nights. I don't know if I did the last night. I feel like bad. 'Cause after I ate that food, I passed right out.
Mm-hmm.
100 plus ups, yeah, easily, and there was two areas that they had to contend with. um One was definitely more mellow and quiet, but still people were out, so they got to do their job and then just make sure everything's fine.
Right.
But I just feel like they did a really good job for probably not knowing what to expect from some rowdy and fun individuals, I'll put it that way. Anthony, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. For those who are just tuning in and don't know, boom, the wheel is full. not done yet. We haven't what do you call it? Actually hit the spin yet. We'll do that later on in the show, but it is finally ready to go. I still like it with the lights out on our side. Yeah, I think it was more chill, a little quieter. Like I don't think it was as dark as it was like on the patio over at the Hyatt, but it had the same. It felt like that a little more. Like you could just relax. You're not, you know, under some bright lights. Which again, beautiful location. They made that place awesome. From the brick fireplace on the one end, that turf grass, but even minus that, and you go to the other side where it's more uh, patio, excuse me, picnic tables,
Mm-hmm.
and just a couple of chairs over the I think it was wood chips or gravel. I can't remember which.
Mm-hmm.
It still was really nice. Like no matter where you went, they put effort into making it look good.
Right, they did.
Now, having said all this, and the reason why Frankie also, I'm gonna take down the wheel for a second and bring up the pictures in just a moment, which we're gonna need your guys' help with to decide which is going on to the next rounds as far as Friday goes.
Mm-hmm.
We forgot to bring some of the shirts to show off.
We did.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. That'll be the prize day.
That's we'll show you guys off. Yeah, our Halloween trip is likely to Austin. To stay at the Texican down there. Oh, there's an okay, cool. Well, that
That's
makes sense.
cool.
There's more than one. Yeah. Shoot, that sounds like fun, bro.
That's pretty cool.
Damn it. But over here, I've got the wrong ones up first, of course. Over here, there we go. 1 and 2 first. So we got some, which is a pretty good picture, although number 1's got some defect in the back. I can't really tell.
Number 1 is definitely going to get a little bonus points there for having both Bakersfield gentlemen in the background. I do like the might have said the angle.
What do you mean by the angle?
The way it looks, the angle that it's shot at.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Plus the depth of field that you get from the two gentlemen in the background. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Smoking an inch there. On the second picture, got a nice plain background, but he is smoking away and got that nice long ash going. So two really good pictures. And of course, we need your guys' help to decide who's going to move on to Monday. So put your vote in, number 1 or number 2, in the comments.
I have to go with number 1 on this because I know the area. I think that was a pretty good time being had there, so I know the whole feel of the picture. So number 1 is definitely on my book right there.
Yeah,
it's a hard one not to choose, in my personal opinion. And what do you call it? Did you have to crop that a little bit to both fit them both?
No.
Oh, boom.
That's what it was.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. You could see the patios in the back on the balcony, the second layer, or third even at that point. Gosh dang. Again, the Texican itself, because we got to stay there for a while, was awesome, just awesome. The Westin also looked really cool, but I just didn't get to spend much time there.
Right. Jeff, how you doing?
Jeff's in the house, and he's also voting for number 1. I believe he is correct. I think that's going to be the winner in my book this time.
Don't be afraid to vote, you guys, because we need your votes to get these guys into Wednesday's drawing. Yes. So,
and if you would like to be a part of next month's, that'll be June's. There will be a picture up called the Best Ash Contest in the Cigars, Whiskey, and Beautiful Women group. So all you got to do is get a picture of you smoking a cigar or of your cigar being lit. Not the longest ash, just your best ash. Coolest picture you can think of. The most interesting, the funniest. Some of those have won really well. There's a little gnome flipping you off, holding a cigar up. That was cool. Or as incredible as different countries, like when Jeff traveled over the UK, or my goodness, Curtis with his pictures of the Alaskan backdrop.
Yeah.
Just use your mind wherever you want to go, guys. Wherever you want to go.
Make it as cool of pictures you can, but the cigar has to be lit. It has to have ash in it. That's the only rules, you guys. Only rules.
Okay, good. Jeff got his for his win. There we go. Glad to see that. Yeah, I think I want to see more of you guys in there. I want to send it to whoever wants to come up with those cool pictures.
Yep.
And this time, well, I guess it's for this one, not next, but for those who will be watching for the prize show, you got some cool stuff coming your way because it's not just cigar related this time.
Right.
I'm very excited about that.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like number 1 is going to take this one.
Number 1 it is. And then I get us over to the next one, which is 3 and 4. And that is a couple. That's a yin and yang of hash pictures right there.
Mm-hmm.
The one's a little lilted down. Well, Brian, that's Brian, right? That is,
Yep.
yeah. I know that beard anywhere.
Now that one did not get cut off. That's how the picture was sent. So there might be a little bit more ash to it. I don't know, but that's how the picture was sent. It was cropped out before I got to it. So, still, I like number one. He is puffing away there. You guys see that smoke coming out. It's got a thicker ash to it, I think, than number two.
It looks thicker than the cigar itself.
Yeah, I think it might have
it's
been a cone shaped cigar.
tapered. Yeah.
But number four does have that long ash hanging freely right there. So this is gonna be a tough one, guys. It's gonna be a tough one.
Anthony's checking over on YouTube now. So for those who want to see, he guys casted the very first vote for this one, and it is 3. I like the smoke in number 3 as well, and it's got a good touch to it. And then the color from the hat and whatnot adds a little extra to it. But Jeff, I get that. He's a Chevy guy, so he's got to go with number 4, going with that Chevy. Also a good backdrop. Kind of like how it's in shadow too.
Yeah,
it's like a friggin' monster hiding in the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Well, still enjoying a good cigar. I'll have to hit them both up and see what cigars those are. Richard is also tuning in for number 4. So that's 2 votes for 4, 1 for 3. Oof. I already put in a vote for the last one, so if I put in another one, I feel like I'm adding too much. It's not supposed to be our opinion on this, your guys' opinion. But if I had to, I would probably go 3 as well on this one.
I would agree with you.
I like the up shape. I don't know why.
So we'll give 3 one more vote then, since we both agreed on it.
All right.
So we're tied up right now, you guys. 2 apiece. Let's get another vote in there for either 3 or 4. Let's get one of these guys on to Wednesday's final or take on number 1 for a chance to win a prize.
Let's see, what do we got here? Come on, let me see them votes. I know you're out there.
Yeah, all you guys watching can vote. All you got to do is put your vote in the comments, guys, and we'll be counted.
Oh, and a quick hello to James, William, Nelson, Dave, and Kent. How you guys doing? You guys, I hope you're having a good, bit of a longer weekend. Hope you're all spending some time with the families. And I know it's not celebration, but just being there with each other, whatever you like to do, I hope you are enjoying yourselves. And a little time for reflection, a little time to appreciate what we have. I think that might be the celebration of today, is to appreciate everything that we've been given for this situation, because not everyone gets to. So I think that's not a bad way to look at it.
Not a bad way at all. Yeah. Honestly, it's not. Someone gonna vote? Come on, we need one more vote, guys. Is it 3 or 4?
Well, what's her name?
Yeah, where's everyone here?
Amber. Supposed to be a tiebreaker of sorts, but she's nowhere to be found. My goodness. While we're waiting on that, let me see this. Cooking Anthony over on YouTube cooking sausages, peppers, and onions. Dang.
Nice.
Now I'm going to go to your house right now. That is such a good combo. Even the kids will eat it, which blows my mind, because getting them to agree on something to eat is difficult. Unless it's just like, oh, we're going to pizza or we're going to get In-N-Out or something. Then they'll not fight for 2 seconds. Any other dinners we put out there, like, oh no, I don't want this size, or no, I don't want chicken. I want pork chops tonight. Them kids. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Mark, how you doing? Michael, Ronaldo, how you guys doing? Do me a favor, if you guys are watching and you have a moment, just let us know which one of these pictures you deserve, or you think deserve to move forward and win some cigars on Wednesday. Yep, Wednesday. We do this once a month, guys, and just because the month ended weird and we were gonna be gone for the last one.
No.
Tim is actually the gentleman who made the other thing possible. He got the last tickets.
No way.
He is the gentleman who. So you all should thank Tim real quick. I'm just saying that fact that he also did a tiebreaker. So number 4 is moving on. That's 4. A double thank you to Tim right there, because now we can bring this down for a second. I'm gonna do this. Boom. So you got those marked down, and then I will. Oh, I gotta switch. Sorry, I have to switch what screen we're sharing now. Show it off real quick. Michael also voted for 4. So 4 is taken off.
Yeah.
4 took off. All right. But there we have the wheel. I'm not going to hit it yet. I just want to show you guys that it's up and at 'em. It's good to go. Now, for some reason, there's 5 blank spots. That was not me. It's the wheel messing up for some reason. If it lands on those, we'll obviously will respin.
Right.
It will not affect anything. They will not the mulligan 3-way or 5 ways if it happens, which would be insane.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, if that ended up happening, Frankie will go to Jack Daniels to make you guys eat your own bottle. I'm just kidding. But there it is right there, guys. So we'll be spinning that in just a little bit. A little more into the horror aspect of stuff. As it got closer, I got more and more excited to start filming again ourselves. And what do you call it? I hit up Curtis about using the area. Like, yeah, I'll work out a deal with you. So we can get like maybe 4 nights of filming. So we have a little more time than we did last time because we only did it in, I think, 2.5 days. So 4 would be amazing. I aim for the end of September because the weather will be a little bit better. But it won't start getting cold or anything like that at night. So that's good because we had a couple of actually had Curtis himself.
Jeff, this is for the prize, the cigars, cutter, the lighter, the travel case, the tasting glasses, and the bottle of Jack Daniel's Sinatra. That's what that wheel is for. So everybody who bought that ticket is in there. Everybody who bought more than one ticket is going to get a chance to win. So they'll win some cigars. No Jack Daniels, unfortunately, for the second place winner, but you'll still win some cigars. So are we going to do that with? Are we doing that with Wednesday's wheel with the prizes, or are we doing that today?
Gotta do it today. So we'll do it as soon as we filled it up.
Okay.
And I couldn't because we were on the plane. I'm like, oh shoot. I think we should do it today, and because I want to see the winner ASAP.
Definitely. What? And I didn't see what Anthony said that over there. It's on.
Boom. Oh, the raffle. Never mind. What do you call it? What? Yeah, no, he knows what the wheel's for. You know what's up. You're on there. What do you call it? So we've got the location. I've got most of the actors back. I'm still talking with Aline about her coming back, and I can't give anything away because some people obviously couldn't come back. It's okay. Nothing against them. I have to rewrite some stuff. But there is a Playboy model who I hit up through her email and her management, and like, oh, what's the worst that can happen? Just send her over. So I can't give her name away yet, which makes me sad because we haven't finalized anything. But there might be a couple other bigger names in the movie this time.
Awesome.
So I think that'll be a lot of fun for people. Again, it is the Christmas Party Massacre one that we filmed forever ago and just couldn't get it out. And now it should come back better than ever. So definitely excited about that. What do you call it? Is this the one from Fright? Yeah, the Sinatra one. So not technically Frightmare, but it's included as well. So yeah.
So I want to touch on Texas Frightmare because that's where we were.
Yeah.
This past week, that's why I didn't have a show on Friday. There were some fantastic cosplayers. Not as many as I'm used to seeing, but I think that could have been because of the new venue. Some people weren't sure if their cosplayers were going to be okay or not, or if they'd have room to move around. So weren't as many as there were in previous years, but there was definitely some there that were really, really nice. I'll be posting more of those pictures and more of the pictures of us and our friends later on. Throughout the week, so you guys can see all the stuff that we did. Positive note, they had a pizza place that delivered till 3 a.m. That was awesome.
Wonderful pizza.
Yeah, wonderful pizza as well. Let's see what else. It was right by the Alamo Draft House and the Toyota Music Center, and they had like this nice little plaza where they had all these restaurants and bars and whatnot. That was really cool. So there was plenty of options to eat and drink and go out at night and do stuff like that, which I thought was a big plus, as opposed to just the one bar at the DFW Hyatt Regency, which was cool. But there was sometimes it was hard to get a drink. So many people.
Hard to order a drink, not hard to get a drink.
Right.
Because literally, I mean, if you like good people, hey Dan, how you doing, brother? If you like good people, if you're somewhat a fan of horror, even not the biggest fan of horror, and you just want to have fun with again a recurring group of guys and girls that are just phenomenal, I would recommend going.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they will offer. We were being offered some of the most random drinks I've ever had. Some amazing whiskeys that were not even named. They had the labels like to the distillery and batch they were at. And first
pudding shots.
The first time ever having a pudding shot, which was delicious and dangerous because you just keep eating them nonstop. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's easier for delivery to get there. I mean, it's got to be a pain in the butt for like a pizza guy to come into the airport to get a pizza over to you. But they did it with a smile on their face, and this time they could just walk right up to your room too. At least most of them.
Yeah.
I believe Richard was in the back, but I'm sure they were still going to deliver. But it was I think the positives outweighed any of the negatives, and I heard a lot of others who don't have to fly in like we do. You know, the
Hmm.
people driving in found it a lot more convenient to get to than to go into the airport.
Yeah.
So another plus, good for them.
No, the pudding shots are not made by Bill Cosby. Well, that would have been hilarious, though.
That's
No, our friend Monique, she actually made like 300 of these things and brought them out every night. And at first people were kind of
with the pudding.
hesitant to try because it seemed kind of odd. They're used to Jello shots, but not pudding shots. But once we started handing them out, people fell in love with them and they kept asking for more and more. She also made some fantastic moonshine. She made a pina colada one, and another one was dreamsicle.
I
Uh,
don't think I had that one.
no, she handed it out at another table, thinking she should have enough, and she
But
called me over
boom,
to get a
gone.
shot, but it was all gone in one round. So unfortunately, most of our group did not get the creamsicle. I did. I tried both. They're both fantastic. Um, so thank you to Monique for that, and she also took care of Leanna the entire trip because she was going hard.
Yeah, there's a few people who I drink them there. Don't get me wrong,
Hmm.
but it's never to the point where I'm not going to remember it. Let's put
Right.
it that way. Um, I have a feeling that's going to be some of the best nights they don't remember,
Hmm.
and love them to death. But it's like, relax, relax, it's okay. Oh man, there are all kinds of shots and food going on. Exactly. Yeah, everyone's so giving and sharing. It's just a great group to be around. It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah. I mean, we had a few bottles at the table that we share with anybody that wanted a shot. Other
But
people were bringing their own bottles of stuff and putting on the table and offering shots. Uh, so it was a really good time.
yeah, and you meet everybody because there's no definitive group of like, oh, they don't really talk to anybody else. They go for everybody. Tell that to women best night, you won't remember. Wow. Hey, they'll remember it. After you have to give them that call and tell them, hey, gotta get checked out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we got to hang out with a filmmaker, his this director, writer, plus his producers and actor. Um, and he's I'm gonna be straight up with you. My films are raunchy. It's like that's what people want, horror and boobs. So that's what I give him. And I was like, that's hilarious. He actually gave us a copy of one of his films.
I have a deep. It's a 4 set, but the first one on there that it's like the promotion for it is called Dumb and Dahmer. And as soon as I saw the name, I made the right call. I'm gonna watch this, and I maybe try to get the girls for Girls Score and Jen to watch it.
Hmm.
Like I'll give it to Lauren first, then I'll ship it over to Marlene. But
Hmm.
if I can ask him, I'll get some from him to send over. Either way,
Yeah.
um, I'm just curious how they'll take it because these are definitely. This is not watch with the family kind of movies. They seem the raunchy. Saying raunchy is like an understatement, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to what I'm running into, but excited for it. A watch party on yeah, I don't know if we can do that live. We'll have to do that
Yeah.
like in
That'd
a
be crazy.
what do you call it? A hidden group or something. Almost finished the bottle that night, as you should. That was the thing though, start during the day and drink throughout the entire thing.
Now we were at the quiet. Well, they had two sides. Basically, one was called the quiet side, that the lights all dimmed out,
Yeah.
and then the loud side. Well, Richard, Tamara, her husband, Brian,
Brad,
Brad,
right?
Miguel, and Richard all went to the quiet side. I followed them after a little bit, and Richard gave me a shot of tequila, and we had the double shot cup. So I thought I had finished it all. I took my shot and I thought it was done. So I threw my cup in the fire pit. The fire pit kind of made that little whoosh,
Oh, how did I
and
miss
it kind of
that?
went towards Brad, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry." He's like, "Was there something in there?" I was like, "I think so." It felt so bad.
I 100% missed that moment. Damn. Um, that was another thing. The weather was a little warm, but we at night it was fine because then you had the fire
It,
pits
it, it
going.
was warm. It was in I think like the upper 80s, but not too warm because I mean we weren't really outside all that much during the day. Just kind of a walk over to the convention center, walk back, walk to get the pizza, walk back.
Yeah.
Um, and at nighttime by 7 o'clock, it was down to about 80, and then just started dropping from there. So the nights were very very comfortable. Low humidity for the most part. There was some humidity on Sunday that I felt that I did not enjoy. It also rained on Sunday, which I did not enjoy.
That was all right.
But it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big hindrance at all. So all in all, weather was very very nice.
Well, David and Larry, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate that. Uh, yeah, it didn't rain until Sunday. Um, once he was crossing the street.
Oh,
See, we were
we were in a restaurant at that time.
yeah, it was because Gypsy and Athena were like, hey, we're gonna have lunch. and before we got to clear out, like, okay, we'll go hang out for a moment and just see the rain coming down. And even the staff's like, damn, I wasn't expecting it to be like this. So that was interesting.
Anyways, Mike, I don't want to say too long because it is Memorial Day. So
Yeah.
why don't we spin that wheel?
All right, let's get it on screen again. Thank you for everyone who joined. Good luck to everybody out there, and I'm excited to see who gets that bottle of Jack Daniels.
I'm hoping it's someone close. Yeah,
Is it gonna be? Okay, Anthony better still be watching. Oh my gosh. You can't deny them. That's why the hashtag lives throughout. I don't know how many different shows that they win on.
Yeah, we have to eliminate the first 5 because of the 5 free spaces. So that's one. Eliminate him.
No. Peter G. We all know that G is. Doesn't even start with a G. It should be a W for winning Giannis's.
That's just ridiculous.
I think they also won like the 4-year anniversary one, which is a big one. And this, what do you call it? Oh yeah. Anthony he wasn't even worried. He just knew it was coming. My goodness. Congratulations, brothers. You got some good stuff coming your way. Oh my gosh.
I honestly I cannot believe that happened like that.
I kind of believe it.
Do you have a separate list for everybody that bought double?
Not yet. No, I can put it together. I'm so sorry. I didn't because we didn't do 3-pack for that, at least, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna take it off screen for right now so I can fix it. We'll do the double right now, yeah.
That is just crazy. Honestly, I'm at a loss for words. Noel, thank you for joining us. Yeah, I'm just at a loss, guys.
Wait, are we adding Peter still to it, or
no?
Okay. Because he won.
Yeah. I honestly I don't know what to say. It's kind of like you saw it coming, but you didn't want to see it coming, but you knew it was coming, kind of a thing.
Oh yeah, I get that. that.
Wow. Congratulations.
100% congratulations.
Goes just fixing the wheel right now. And take a second here, guys. Sorry.
Give me 1 second. Sorry about that.
Anyway, so congratulations to the Giannis's for winning. Thank you to everybody who participated in the drawing. I hope you guys will do more when the Giannis's don't get wind that there's one going on, I guess.
Well, that's you're asking for too much right there.
I may be.
My goodness, I don't know if I'm even doing this correctly. Hopefully this will work out. I apologize. Right there. Okay. So I don't have a way to get rid of those blank spots. For some reason, I don't know why those 5 spots are still there.
I don't know either. It's weird.
I apologize, but I'll get this back up. There we go.
Okay, so this is everybody who bought more than one. You guys have an extra chance to win. Still scratching my head that James has got it. So let's spin it. Let's see who got the second place prize.
Oh, I'm trying to spin it on the share screen. My goodness. There we go. Good luck and thank you for all those who got 2 or more. Appreciate that. And boom.
There you go, Richard.
So
we'll hold on to his till next Texas Fair.
Yeah. 30 for 3. Yeah, no. That is a 3-pack because you got 2 or you got multiple. What do you call it? So you're done. You've already taken care of your part. You're done. You don't got to do no more work. And then if you don't want us to remote help, then let us know. Frankie just gets hurt because he wants he doesn't like inevitability.
Yeah.
And it just feels inevitable, brother. That winning, you can't stop it.
I think it took so long to sell the tickets because once people saw that they weren't in it, they're like,
why would
there's no point. Yeah.
Anyway, congrats on both wins, guys.
Yeah.
Excellent work across the board. We'll probably put up another raffle of some sort in June.
Sure.
Wait for the first.
Sure.
And we'll take it from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed being a part of that. And cannot wait to see what they think of that Sinatra.
Oh yeah, I think they're gonna love it. Yeah. All right, guys, that'll do it for us. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. We will see you guys on a Wednesday with uh, more stuff to talk about because I know that the Boston and Heat will be playing. So we'll have to wait and see who wins that, as well as
Do
the
they play
Stars
Wednesday?
tonight.
Oh, they play tonight.
The Stars and the Knights will
Knights.
be playing as well. So we'll see who's going to go to the NHL and NBA finals. And other than that, guys, we will see you on Wednesday. Y'all have a great one.
Before we leave, though, that's both tonight?
I believe so.
Oh, man. Okay. Plenty to watch. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do me a favor if you'd like.
Thanks again and again.
Go ahead and go hit that teal shield at the bottom for Facebook supporters, or in the link in the description. There's a Patreon. We also have our sponsor stuff in there, Artista Cigars and Cigar Heritage Festival, which also covers some incredible lounges. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it Saturday to Lord Puffers for their Memorial Day party.
We're another state.
But JJ did a wonderful job, and I saw a lot of happy customers over there, a lot of smiling faces. So I know it's wonderful. And anytime he throws a party, it's a good party.
Mm-hmm.
So be sure to keep up with them, guys, because they're doing different stuff all the time. We want to let you know about it. But if you'd also like to just give those pages a follow, you'll be in the loop. And other than that, do me a favor. You can check out the Memorial Day deal. It is on the page, across all the pages. You can't miss it. And we will catch you Wednesday.
Yep.
So enjoy your day, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.
We'll see you guys on Wednesday.